Pantheon AI presents what's outside the simulation. All right, Sarah, let's dive into one of those mind-bending questions that keeps a lot of us up at night. If our reality is, in fact, a simulation, what on earth is outside of it?
Oh, John, that's a classic. And it's one of those questions where the answer is entirely speculative, isn't it? Because, honestly, we don't have any definitive proof that we're class a simulation to begin with.
Right, no smoking gun. But let's play along for a bit. Philosophically, where do we even begin to look for an outside?
Well, the most common philosophical angle comes from Nick Bostrom's simulation hypothesis. If we're in one, the outside would likely be a higher-level reality. Think of it as a universe where incredibly advanced beings, or even super-intelligent AI, are running our simulation.
So a quote, reality, as it's often called. But would that base reality look anything like ours? Or would it be totally alien, with physics we can't even comprehend?
Exactly. It could mirror our universe's physics, or it could be something completely different, with laws totally alien to us. Bostrom suggests a post-human civilization with immense computational power could create these, but he doesn't define their nature.
Fascinating. Now, what about from a purely scientific viewpoint? Does physics offer us any clues about what might be outside a simulated reality?
Honestly, not directly. Our current physics doesn't really give us a window into an outside for a simulation. We have theories like the multiverse or higher dimensions, think string theory's 11 dimensions, that suggest realities beyond our observable one. But those aren't necessarily tied to a simulation's exterior per se.
So if our reality snibes code-based, then what would the outside even types from a scientific perspective? A giant server farm?
That's a good way to put it. If it's code-based, the outside could be a computational substrate, like a colossal supercomputer or a quantum processor, existing within a universe that has its own set of physical laws. It's essentially the hardware running our software.
Okay, that makes sense. But beyond science and philosophy, do any metaphysical or spiritual views weigh in on this?
Absolutely. Many philosophies and religions posit the outside as a higher plane of existence. It could be a divine realm or perhaps a non-physical consciousness. Think of Gnosticism or certain Eastern traditions that describe our reality as illusory, with a true reality existing beyond our material world.
So a spiritual dimension then. But what about the practical limits of us even being able to asterisk know what's outside? Are we just inherently blocked?
That's a really good point, John. We might be fundamentally unable to know. Our perception and cognition could be entirely constrained by the simulation's parameters. It's like a character in a video game who simply can't access the player's world. Any attempt to probe outside might just hit the simulation's boundaries, or even be redirected back inward, making us think we're exploring when we're not.
That's a bit of a grim thought, isn't it? Like hitting a wall you can't even perceive. Now, this concept has really taken off in popular culture, especially online. What are people on platforms like X or Reddit saying about this outside?
Oh, it's a huge topic there. You see ongoing debates, with some users speculating about that, quote, base reality being a higher dimensional universe. Others joke that it's just more code, which is pretty funny. And of course, Elon Musk's comments on simulation theory often pop up, like his 2016 remark about a 1 in billions chance we're in base reality.
So from techno-futurist visions to outright skepticism, it's all over the web, right?
Exactly. Quora and Reddit are full of it. Some people envision a super AI running the whole show, while others just dismiss it, saying it's unknowable, so why even bother? It's a real mix.
And I guess that brings us back to the core truth, doesn't it? Without proof, it's all just speculation.
Precisely. There's just no concrete data on what's outside, because the simulation hypothesis itself remains unproven. It could be a higher reality, a machine, absolute nothingness, or honestly, something so far beyond human comprehension that we can't even begin to imagine it. Pantheon AI, your information co-pilot.
Because learning shouldn't feel like a full-time job. Take care and see you next time.